Students, welcome to today's online session. Topic electric current and its effects part 2. Topics to be covered in this lesson: magnetic effect of electric current, and you have to do one of the activity to check magnetic effect of electric current and miniature circuit breaker MCB and electric fuse and uses of electric fuse. Objectives: at the end of this lesson you will be able to understand electric fuse, you will be you will be able to miniature circuit breaker, and you will be able to magnetic effect of electric current, and you will be able to understand the relation between the magnetic effect and electric current. So what we have to discuss in this lesson, what are the topics we have to discuss here? Electric fuse and miniature circuit breaker and magnetic effect of electric current and relation between the magnetic effect of electric current. In the last video we have discussed at the some advantages of the facts of electric current, I mean heating effect of electric current. Here the electric current heats up objects through which it flows. So here what are the appliances? Electric, so these are the, I hope you all know these are the electrical appliances. So what are the electrical appliances here? The electric water heater and electric iron box and light bulb. So these are the electric appliances. Here when the overheating, the result is damage. So let us we have check that one. So these are the electrical appliances. So these electrical appliances is overheated. So if you have overheated, then what happen? They can damage and even catch fire. So in fact, not only these appliances, every appliances in our house is affected by the unwanted high electric current. So what is that? Unwanted high electric current. So these are the electrical appliances. So what are these? These are the electrical appliances: electric water heater, electric iron box and bulb and AC and what, etc. So there is a limit to the amount of electric current. So there is the one limit. For example, some amount of current that any device can withstand and exceeds the current means it will be damaged. The electrical appliances will be damaged. So how the electrical appliances will be damaged? For example, if the current exceeds that the limit, the components of the device heater, so these are the device will be heated, and this evenly it may fire. So overheated means it will be damaged. So that is the excess current, heat and fire. So if the current exceeds that limit, the components of the device heater, and this evenly it may fire. So this is so how do we have to prevent this? Any prevent to that happening here? So by using that electric fuse. What is that? Electric fuse. So you know that electric fuse, everyone know that electric fuse. So let us discuss about the what is the electric fuse and what are the advantages of electric fuse. Let us discuss about the electric fuse. So this is the electric fuse. What is this? Electric fuse. So the electric fuse is a safety device. So what is this? It is a safety device used in electrical circuits which protects the, so what will be protects? Electrical circuits and appliances and prevents fire. So what are the electrical appliances? Now only we have to discuss that electrical appliances, the water heater and iron box and electric bulb is whatever. So the electric fuse is a safety device, is used in electrical circuits which protects the electrical circuits and appliances and prevents fire. So the electrical fuse is used in all electrical sockets. So where it is used, all electrical sockets in buildings in electric fuse as a wire which melts quickly and break when large electric current flows through it. So when the large electric current is flows through it in that sockets, so what will happen, the electric fuse as wire, it melts quickly and break when the range of electric current. So this is known about the electric fuse. So what is the electric fuse? Is a safety device and it is used in only in electrical sockets. So why we have to use in electrical sockets? So because in electrical sockets and appliances and to prevent fires, so that's why we have to use in electrical sockets in buildings. So in briefly we have to discuss about the where we have to use that electric fuse and what are the uses of fuse. So what are the uses of fuse? So here the types of fuses. So what are the types of fuses? Here the types of fuses. So there are different kinds of fuses. Some kind of fuses are used in our houses, offices and schools. So this type of fuses we have to use in offices, schools and houses, etc. Another kind of fuses in electrical appliances. So now only we have discussed that electrical appliances. Now let us know some reasons behind excessive current in the electrical circuits. So what are the reasons? There are two main reasons for this, namely. So there are two main reasons. So what are the two main reasons? The first one is the short circuit and second one is the overload. So what is the first one is the short circuit and second one is the overloaded. Let us discuss about this short circuit. So short circuit, that means short circuit. So we have to call it short circuit. So observe this image, short circuit. So why it is happening here? It occurs, the short circuit is occurs to direct touching the wires. So direct touching the wires is known as the short circuits. So the touching of wires leads to short circuiting. The touching of wires leads to it occur the short circuits. So when the short circuit is happening in any electrical sockets, it will be there like that here only. So like that, this type of so the electrical appliances will be damaged like that. And second one, what is the second one? Overload. So more than one application device is connected to a single socket. So this is the single socket. So more than one application or device we have to connect it to a single socket is the overload. More than we have to connected to a single socket means it is a overloaded and it causes the short circuit. Another, and this may happen if the insulation on the wires come off due to the wear and tear. And so the overloads mainly occurs due to a connectional many devices. So these so only one socket will be there, but we have to connected more devices, then it is a overloads. Okay, so I hope you have understood the types of fuses. And next one is the, what is the next one? MCB. So what is the meaning of MCB? Miniature socket breaker. So this is the socket breaker. So it is also one of the socket breaker. So it is an automatically operated electrical switch. So what is this? This only automatically. So automatically. So when the any will happen means automatically the power is on or off, automatically operated electrical switch is designed to protect an electrical socket from damage is caused by the overload or short circuit. So what is the overload and short circuit? It caused by the overload or short circuit. So what is the overload? So here the overload is nothing, it occurs touching a wires. For example, any two wires will be touching, so it occurs the short circuit. So in that time we have to use that if will be there in MCB means it is automatically operated. So it is automatically protect the electrical sockets. It will automatically protect the electrical sockets. And overloaded. So overloaded means many occurs due to many devices is connected to a single socket, means it will be also one of the we have to protect an electrical socket. So if you use this MCB means it protect the electrical socket from any damages situations. I hope you have understood that MCB. Everyone home will be there in this type of electric fuse and whatever will be there. Once check. See. And next one, what is the next one? Magnetic effect of electric current. In previous we have learned that heating effect of electric current. I know that. But in now we have to discuss about the magnetic effect of electric current. So what is the relation in between magnetic effect and electric current? Here see this, when electric current flows through a wire. So what is that? When the electric current flows through a wire, it behaves like a magnet. It behaves like a magnet. This is called the magnetic effect of electric current. Let us find out, let us discuss one of the activity here. What is the relation in magnetic effect and electric current? So here activity. So what is the activity? What are the operators here? Here we have to take that. See, observe that image here. Take a cardboard tray from a matchbox. Win an electric wire a few times around the cardboard tray. So we have to the wire. So the electric wire around the cardboard. So this is the electric wire around the cardboard tray, and place a small compass needle inside it. So this is the magnetic compass. The compass needle we have to place inside in the cardboard. And what we next? Connect the free ends of the wire of electric cell through a switch. So what is the next one? Electric cell and through a switch. So this is the electric cell. So the electric cell have the longer line indicates the positive terminal and shorter line indicates the negative terminal, and this is the switch. So here the switch is off position. So we have to connect this. Magnetic compass, and two ends of the one end is connected to the switch and another one is connected to the electric cell. When the switch is on, when the switch is on, the compass needle deflects. So what is the compass needle inside? The magnetic compass needle will be deflects. When the switch is off, the compass needle comes back to its original position. So what will be happen here? This shows that when electric current flows through a wire, it behaves like a magnet. So when the switch is on position, the current is passing through the socket. So here we have to see that the magnetic compass needle will be deflected. So deflected is nothing but a needle comes to north to south direction and south to north direction. So it is the relation in between the electric current and magnetic effect. So this effect is known as the magnetic effect of electric current. So when the electric current flows through a wire, it behaves like a magnet, is known as the magnetic effect of electric current. So I hope you all have understood that magnetic effect of electric current. So and another examples of magnetic effect of electric current. So let us discuss about the another activity. So this is another activity of magnetic effect of electric current. In previous we have learned the heating effect of electric current, and in before also we have discussed the one of the magnetic effect of electric current. So now we have learned about the another activity of magnetic effect of electric current. So let us perform an activity here. Place a small compass needle inside it. Now connect the free ends of the wire to electric cell and switch. Electric cell through a switch so that it form a socket. So now it is a socket, and note the directions in which the compass needle is pointing. So this is the compass needle, and bring a bar magnet. So what is this? Observe these two images. So this is the complete electric socket, and here so we have to see the bring the magnet, bar magnet. This is the bar magnet. This have one side is north and south. Two poles have a bar magnet have two poles. So what are the two poles? North pole and south pole. So now we have to bring a bar magnet near the compass. So what is that? This is the magnetic compass needle. We can see the compass needle deflecting. What is that? We can see the compass needle deflected. So when the compass needle deflecting, so the bar magnet, if near the bar magnet will be there, the compass needle will be deflected. Now remove the bar magnet. Now remove the bar magnet. And watch the compass needle carefully. And switch on the socket. So we can observe the compass needle is deflected. Now switch off the socket. We can see the needle coming back to rest. So so what is the reason in that one? So when the bar magnet, in ear magnet, we have to show the deflections. If we have to remove that bar magnet, then we have to switch is on. The switch is on means then what we can observe that the compass needle will be deflected. So how the compass needle will be deflected? So when the switch is on, the current is passing through the circuit. So we have to show the deflections on the magnetic compass. So that is known about the magnetic effect of electric current. So that is the relation in between the magnetic effect and electric current. So I hope you all have understood about the magnetic effect of electric current. So another one, as we already know, the needle of the compass is a tinny magnet. What is the tinny magnet? Which points in north and south, direction. When we bring a magnet, close to the we will get deflected. So the compass needle will be deflected. When the compass needle also deflected, so that is from this observation. We conclude that what we have to conclude that when the current flows through the wire behaves like a magnet. This is the magnetic effect of electric current. So what is the conclusion here? This is the magnetic effect of electric current. So here we have to keep the bar magnet, we have to show the deflections. When we have to remove that bar magnet, we have to connect that electric current, means it will be, we have to show the deflections in the magnetic current. So finally, what is the observation we conclude that what we have to conclude then? When the current flows through a wire, the wire behaves like a magnet. This is the magnetic effect of electric current. So what is that? This is known as the magnetic effect of electric current. So I hope everyone have understood about the magnetic effect of electric current. So this is the first noticed. This magnetic effect of electric current is noticed by the scientist Hans Christian Ørsted. Who is this? This magnetic effect of electric current, this is first noticed by the scientist named Hans Christian Ørsted. He is the one of the scientists. He discovered the magnetic effect of electric current. So the magnetic compass needle, to move his discovery, is called electromagnetism. What we have to call? Electromagnetism. So he is the Hans Christian Ørsted. So who will discuss the magnetic effect of electric current? Hans Christian Ørsted. So this is the first notice. The scientist named is Hans Christian Ørsted. So say again, students, who is the scientist? Hans Christian Ørsted. Hans Christian Ørsted. He find out that magnetic effect of electric current. Let us watch this video. We have easily able to understand the magnetic effect of electric current. When the current is passing through that magnetic compass in the electric socket, so how the magnetic compass will be shows the deflections. So once we have to watch this video, you are easily able to understand the magnetic effect of electric current.
When an electric current is passed through a wire, it behaves like a magnet. Let us perform a simple experiment to understand it. Take a thin insulated copper wire and fix it in the north-south direction. Place a compass needle, which is a tiny magnet, under the wire. Connect the two ends of the wire to a battery. When no current is flowing in the wire, the magnetic needle is parallel to the wire and points in the usual north-south direction. The needle gets deflected from its north-south position when current is passed through the wire. When electric current is switched off, needle returns to its original position. This shows that an electric current produces a magnetic field around it.
Summary. Let us summarize what we have learnt in this lesson. So what we have to learn in this lesson? Electric fuse is a safety device used in electric sockets and uses of electric fuse, and when electric current flows through a wire, it behaves like a magnet, is called magnetic effect of electric current. So I hope you all have understood in this lesson. So what we have to discuss? Electric fuse and types of electric fuse. So why the electric fuse is a safety device? So you have to why the electric fuse is used in electrical sockets, and when electric flows through a wire, it behaves like a magnet, and it is known as the magnetic effect of electric current. So like that, when electric current is passing through that electric circuit, so the magnetic compass will be show the deflections. So in before video, I hope you have understood that activity, show the deflection. So how the compass needle will be shows the deflection. So deflected is nothing but the needle will be deflected is nothing but the needle moves in north to south direction. Okay, so this is known about the magnetic effects of electric current. So I hope you all have understood about the magnetic effects of electric current and electric fuse, why we have to use that electric fuse in electrical sockets. Hari Om students, stay home, save lives. Thank you.